2, 3, funky.
This is Kate and welcome back to Katieverse. In today's video I'm going to be making two different recipes with hidden vegetables in them. The first is a courgette or zucchini brownie and the second is a vegetable nugget. So if you don't like vegetables or you're having trouble getting your kids to eat them, don't look any further, this is the perfect video for you. Let's get straight into making them. First we're making the brownies. For this you're going to need these ingredients. So first we're going to start off by grating the courgette, and then we're going to add 1.5 cups of rolled oats to a food processor and process this until it's flour like this. Then we're going to add 1 cup and 1 tablespoon cocoa powder, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 1/3 teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. Then we're going to process this until it looks like this. Then we're going to add 1 1/4 cup shredded zucchini, a half cup nut butter, I'm using peanut butter, but use whatever you would like, a 1/4 cup plant milk, I'm using oat milk, but again use whatever you'd like, 1 banana, and then we're going to process this as well. I'm adding a little more oat milk because I thought it was too thick, so I just blended it up again with that. And then I did that again, added some more oat milk because again I thought it was too thick. And then when it looks like this, it is done. So now I'm just going to add some grease-proof paper to a brownie tin and put the mixture inside. And then I'm going to spread it out with a spatula. Until it looks like this. Now we're going to bake these for 35 to 40 minutes at 360 Fahrenheit or 182 degrees Celsius. And they're going to look like this when they're ready. Now it's time for the taste test of the brownie. Looks really good and smells good as well. It's really, really good. There's a really nice flavor to it. It's not too sweet, in my opinion at least. I do like a lot of sugar, so I think it's not too sweet, overly sweet. And yeah, it's really, really yummy. And my family really enjoyed it as well. I'd definitely give it a go. I can't taste any vegetable in there. Next up is the Veggie Nuggets. These are the ingredients you're going to need. So first you're going to start by grating half a cup of courgette, followed by half a cup of carrot. Then you're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, stir this around and leave to sit while you make the homemade breadcrumbs. So I'm going to add 3 slices of dried bread. I just baked this at 200 degrees Celsius or 392 degrees Fahrenheit, and add a teaspoon of dried herbs to this and a few grinds of pepper. And just to mention again, this is 3 slices of bread. And you're going to process this. You can always use store-bought breadcrumbs if you would like. It's easier. So they're done when they look like this. Fine, but still have some texture to them. Then you're going to put these in a bowl and set aside. Now we're going to go back to the vegetables. we're gonna put them in a nut milk bag and squeeze out the excess water. And this is actually how much water came out of the vegetables, so it's quite a lot. And you can see they're visibly much drier now. So then we're going to drain a can of chickpeas over a container and save the aquafaba for later. We're going to add the grated vegetables to the blender, the can of chickpeas, half a cup of tofu, a 1/4 cup red onion, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon cumin, 1 teaspoon dried herbs, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. 3/4 cup flour, it's just plain flour. And then we're going to put the lid on and process this. Then we're going to take the lid off and add some seasoning. So 1 teaspoon of balsamic vinegar, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon nutritional yeast, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, and then process again. There's really no need why you can't add the seasonings first. I just did it like this. And then 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. I think I decided it wasn't flavorful enough, and process it some more. And then it should look like this. So now you're just going to take some of this and form it into a nugget. And then you're going to dip it in the aquafaba, and then you're going to dip it in the breadcrumbs, and you're going to repeat this process. And a good tip is to put the breadcrumbs in a smaller bowl so the aquafaba doesn't wet all the breadcrumbs and make it harder for them to stick to the nugget. So once they're all done, you're going to bake them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. And they're going to look like this when they're done. Nice and crispy and delicious. So now it's time for the taste test of the veggie nugget. Tastes really, really good. I can't taste a distinct spice in it, but it would be really good paired with ketchup or something like that. So you should definitely give it a go.